the projected winner of the Iowa caucuses, has just started giving his victory speech. We will keep an eye on that as it happens. We will let you know if there's any news made in that speech, if there's anything noteworthy, something substantive and important. The reason I'm saying this is, of course, there is a reason that we and other news organizations have generally stopped giving an unfiltered live platform to remarks by former President Trump. It is not out of spite. It is not a decision that we relish. It is a decision that we regularly revisit. And honestly, earnestly, it is not an easy decision, but there is a cost to us as a news organization of knowingly broadcasting untrue things. That is a fundamental truth of our business and who we are. And so his remarks tonight will not air here live. We will monitor them and let you know about any news that he makes. Steph, I interrupt you.
So imagine that. That's where we're at in America, where a main news network is basically going to tell you what you're able to watch. She's telling you right now the winner is giving live remarks. They have the camera there, but when we feel something's newsworthy, something that we want you to hear, we're going to allow that to happen. Imagine you come over to my house to watch a movie, and we're sitting there and we're watching a movie. Everything's fine. We got some popcorn. And then all of a sudden the part comes up and I mute it. Or I fast forward through it. Or I just start talking over it or whatever the case may be. You're like, Sivaady, what the hell are you doing? No, I don't feel that you need to hear this part. This part isn't any good for you. You're going to be like, man, I'm grown. I can do whatever the hell I'm an adult. I can think for myself. That's exactly what your reaction would be. What is all this about? And mind you, this isn't new. They haven't been airing a lot of his rallies and all that other stuff. So we've been seeing this, but this is something a little bit new right here from the other network, CNN, from Jake Tapper. Look at this.
Because right now we have an invasion. We have an invasion of millions and millions of people that are coming into our country. I can't imagine why they think that's a good thing.
Donald Trump declaring victory with a historically strong showing in the Iowa caucuses. If these numbers hold, the biggest victory for a non-incumbent president in the modern era for this contest. A relatively subdued speech as these things go so far, although here he is right now under my voice. You hear him repeating his anti-immigrant rhetoric.
So now you have two of the largest networks. They're not even hiding. Before, they were hiding. Now they're out in the open. This is what hand we have. We're going all in. They're showing you right here. Even Jake Tapper, you can hear him in the background, completely over talking. It's a live speech that people want to hear. He's going to completely over talk him and say, listen, we don't need none of that anti-immigration stuff that he's spouting. What are you anti? He is not anti-immigration whatsoever. He wants legal immigration, just like everybody else wants it legally. They want it legal. Everybody is against illegal immigration. And that's exactly what's going on. But now they're telling you this is what you can listen to. We're going to let you know. When this kind of stuff like this happens, I'm sitting back at home or I'll see this somewhere on the phone or whatever. And I'm like, how do the people that actually watch this garbage on a daily basis feel about this? Like, I know if I was watching, I don't care what it is. It'll be PBS or Fox or the Food Network, whatever it is. And there was a speech from Joe Biden or Hillary or whoever it is. And then they started over talking and cutting it off. I'll be like, what the hell is this all about? You're going to tell me what I can listen to, what I need to hear? That's exactly what two of the largest networks are showing you. And this is not going to stop. Trump's not going to live forever. They'll do this same thing to the next candidate. That's why I was trying to tell people in the Nikki Haley, she's like a little plant for the Democrat Party. So they wouldn't do it to her. But say Ron DeSantis or Vivek or any of these people that would decide to run and say they became president, they'll do the same thing to them. They'll do the same. They have shown who they really are. This is what we're putting out. We'll prop all this stuff up, but then they'll play unedited versions of Joe just sitting up there talking about how he's Puerto Rican, how he marched in the civil rights movement, how he saved a baby from a burning building. Joe Biden can go off and say all that. Or what about Hunter sitting up there? They played that whole soliloquy of him sitting up there. They're trying to damage my character. They're attacking me as a father. Oh, he's he's a really great father, isn't he? Why don't you dive more into that? So they can have just platforms. Go ahead and say whatever you want. Joe, you can talk about the civil rights movement. You can talk about all of this stuff. Lie about job reports. Lie about all these things that you've done. House fires. He can lie about all this stuff, and they don't say nothing. But Trump can go on there and talking about what's happening at the border that is 100% correct and completely cut him off. They're showing you. That's what I'm saying. They move from the election and all that stuff straight into anything that we don't want you to hear. We're going to cut it off. And there's even Democrats I saw on Fox and other networks that they aren't even cool with this. So you guys let me know what you think. This is where we're at. They are showing, and this is why the stakes are extremely high. You can go ahead and vote for this same garbage. If you want to keep on this same path, they're showing you what it's all about. This is what happens in Beijing and all these other countries and third world countries where they control the media, what you can get out, what you can put in, all of this stuff. This is what happens in those communist type countries. We're going to tell you what you can listen to. This is and people just aren't even like, this is just blown by. Some people are talking about, they have shown you what they are all about, and it's only going to get worse. They are completely all in. They're revealing themselves to everybody. There's no more hiding, and this is what it's all about. So people want more about this. It's going to be a great world for your kids 5-10 years from now, because if they're doing this now, just imagine what they're going to do. They're going to pack the Supreme Court. They'll get rid of the second. All of this insanity will ensue. They'll make all this stuff. Misgendering somebody will be a hate crime that's followed with prison time. That's what they want to change by. They want to do all of this stuff. Just you wait. Once the news is blatantly just censoring, like, this is what we're going to let you see, shows you everything that you need to know. This is a damn shame. And one quick last little thing. I was talking about this with the whole going back to the little Snow White thing, right? It's kind of off topic, but it's the same thing. And I read all the comments, and I saw somebody had a comment where like, oh, there's a grown man complaining about the Snow White. No, it's the bigger picture, and that's what I was trying to get out there. I don't care about the Snow White actress and the garbage that they're putting out. It's all about them trying to change culture, trying to just shift reality. We know this person was white in the original. We know this person was Arabic or whatever, just like Aladdin. The cartoon version, go on Disney Plus. When you go to start up the cartoon version of the first Aladdin, I think even on the second and third one, they have a disclaimer in the beginning, like basically apologizing for the images that are depicted in the movie. Same thing with Pocahontas. It's not about Snow White and the live action and all that. They're trying to change everything. Take certain messaging out of movie and pump in something that they want. So that's what I was getting at, and that's what I'm saying. If you don't stop this stuff now with the media, them changing all this stuff that's getting to the kids, because that's the main target. That's why it's Disney and all these other things. If you don't stop it now, just imagine what it's going to look like 5 years from now. But hey, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe people heard that from CNN, MSNBC, the people that watch it every single day, and they said, hey, listen, you don't need to see this. We'll let you know. And maybe they just sat back on the couch and was like, hey, Jim or Frank or whoever, oh, that's cool. It's probably something we shouldn't see anyways. Hey, cover your eyes. You don't need to be looking at this. It's a shame, and people better wake up, dude. You are going right into communism, just skipping over socialism, right into communism, and they are showing you there is no more hiding. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.